Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. It has started. Yes, a minister have just confirmed, NBC has just confirmed that we have sent bills seeking to regulate social media to the National Assembly. What does that tell you and what does that mean? Tinubu's issue has made it so expedient that they need to do everything humanly speaking possible to ensure that they minimize what Nigerians here know about Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to ensure that they are able to, contain the people to a large extent. So this is what is happening, and every single person can see. The truth of it is that if we want this nation to get to where it really ought to be, every single individual will have to rise up and ensure that the truth is maintained no matter what. We must get to the very bottom of this. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. The National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, says it has sent a bill for the regulation of the social media to the National Assembly. The regulator is seeking to repeal and retain the NBC Act, Cap L11 law of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. Speaking when he hosted Mohammed Idris, Minister of Information and National Orientation at the Commission's headquarters on Tuesday, the NBC Director General described the bill of social media as a monster. He also said the current law does not give the NBC the right to regulate social media. Hence, they are sending it to the National Assembly, who will look into things very well and put things in place. There are so many issues currently going on about the president of a country, and we see people trying to demean the president. Are we saying they should not talk about the president? No. But people are invited to television house and they say whatever they feel like saying on air. We must begin to streamline and maintain and ensure that we control some of these things. We want to tell you that a bill for an act to repeal and amend the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, Act Cap L11 laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004 to accommodate the opportunity to control from and to check to ensure that people fall within the regulation must be put in place. The Digital Broadcasting Service also to promote quality audio and sound effects, management of the spectrum, Nigerian Broadcasting Institution, social media regulation, and related matters has been read for the first time of the floor of the National Assembly. We are looking forward to things being done properly. All these are to mention that we are preparing to capture and to make an act that will reflect the will of the people. We have already submitted a bill to amend the act. One of our major problems is social media. Unless there is a law that allows NBC to act on social media issues, the issue will continue to be a monster. How can the president of a country be pulled down by everybody and no one is particularly speaking? NBC should be able to control some of these issues so that we do not have a mess in our hand we cannot control. So you don't hear the whole purpose of what is happening is control. We can hear that the NBC chairman has sent out already a proposition to the National Assembly, and the first reading on this matter is already done. And this is stemming from the ban or the final warning that was given to Arise TV, and everybody, spoke against it. Say, you cannot, because of Tinubu, okay, quench the voice of the people from knowing what is going on. Oh, you want, and in fact, again, Nigerians have already, TV stations and the media have already taken NBC to court initially, saying they cannot shut the voice of the people. Now they want to pass it through a law, okay? And all this is stemming from the Tinubu scandal. Now, the media is supposed to be an independent body that reports unbiasedly on occurrences going on in the country so that information is properly decimated, and people can hold the government accountable. It brings about a form of accountability, so much so that the government know that they are in check. If control is not put in place, some things will be out of order. And so we must become and remain very careful. Now, these very people that we voted into power, or they say we voted them into power, wants to alter what really could make Nigerians, give them an opportunity to be able to speak in terms of what is going on around them. And this is rather very sad. If we want to be honest and sincere, the National Assembly needs to be stopped. We cannot shut the voice of the people. And what that means is, if this bill passes through, even if there is a message, okay, or there is a matter going on, Nigerians may not be able to truly get the message. So much so that there will be something that gives a cap to the kind of information. And so if there's certain words come up as trigger words, even, it will be computer based. Okay, these words can now be captured, and such, matters will not be viewed correctly. People will begin to do things to alter the voice of the people. This is not the Nigeria that is called a democratic nation. Okay, that we say we operate under democratic law. No. So is NBC now firing this and doing all they possibly can to shut the voice of the media so that the people will not hear what is going on in government? This is rather very, very unprofessional. And this is so unsure. And we cannot continue to allow the same thing to happen over and over again. Look at the people we put in power according to what they say. They are the very same people who are fighting us in every way, humanly speaking, possible. So my lovely, wonderful people, it's about time that we all rise up to the occasion and do all that is needed and necessary to change the course of this nation and put Nigeria back in place. You see, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice, and so every single person must be able to speak accordingly to ensure that we do not allow, the same thing over and over again. Yes? Please leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. And from us, it's bye for now. Bye-bye.